PT live session class, and my name is Malcolm. I'm the PT trainer with Aussies Group. Along with me, I'm so happy today that we have Gaurang as usual, and along with him we also have Tanu. Now friends, Tanu is a master PT trainer at our Clayton office, and I would request her to give a brief introduction to all of you.
Hello friends, Sat Shri Akal dosto. I'm Tanu and I've been teaching PT at Clayton office from a while now. I've been living in Melbourne since 10 years and I've got a good experience in PT. So if you want to get your desired scores, I would really appreciate and like if you can come to our office and register yourself. So I would say think PT and think Aussies.
Thank you so much, Tanu. That was a very sweet description. Sir, if you can start today's session now.
Well, first of all, welcome to the show, Tanu.
Thank you, sir.
The two of us have been handling it for so long. It's great to have a third member on the team.
That's right.
Malcolm, last week we posted a question. We had announced that we'll be posting a question from Speaking, and the question type is answer short questions. It is the last question type in Speaking
module.
After this, the test takers move on to the writing module.
That's right.
So, important that you get this correct.
That's right.
It's not a very high value question, but still it has a psychological impact on the remainder of the test.
That's right.
In answer short questions, the focus is simple. You are asked a question, you have to give an answer.
That's right.
What I understand, or rather let us ask Tanu, what does she think? What kind of questions are usually asked?
I think they are very general, basic questions.
That's right.
They may have some general knowledge question or some practical questions with the images in itself. So the questions like which month falls between October and December. The answer is very, very basic, which is November.
That's
but
right.
sometimes we are just blank when we are giving the exam.
That's
so
right.
Our professional sir Malcolm will explain some tips and strategies of how to crack this question.
Sure. So friends, basically this is a very simple task. As Tanu rightly said, generally we have two types of questions. First are questions of general awareness, and second are generally questions of common sense. So basically you need to be quick in thinking, because the thing is that in this task you get 10 to 12 questions. Before the audio starts, you get just 3 seconds.
Yes.
And then generally there's no beep in this task. And
You have to give an answer immediately.
You give an answer immediately once the question ends.
You have to count 3, 2, 1, and
Yes,
there you
that's
go.
right. And there's one more very important thing in this question task, that if you do not speak for more than 3 seconds after the timer starts, the mic will stop recording your response. So basically,
it will be a foul.
yes, so you have to be quick and spontaneous in this task. Yes.
Yes. So, Malcolm, in this, what I have also seen is that sometimes the questions can come really fast.
That's right, that's right.
And because it is that way, a lot of people go blank, as Tanu said.
That's right. So the questions are very easy, but the thing is the audio comes so fast that if you're not, cautious enough or alert enough, you will not be able to get the answer.
And sometimes the accent puts you off.
That's right, very true.
Right? But before we take this discussion forward, let us request Ankur to play the 3 questions that we put on.
That's
Ankur,
right.
if you can please.
1. Which section of a train timetable will tell you what time your train leaves? 2. What do we call the list of steps that tell you how to put something together? 3. What do we call the meeting where an employer asks a potential employee questions about their work experience?
About their work experience, right.
Okay, let us start with asking the lady amongst us, what will be the answer for the first question?
It would definitely be departures, Gaurang.
Right. So the question was, which section of a train timetable tells you what time your train leaves? Obviously, the answer is departures.
It is one of the very basic things we, all come across every day. But sometimes when this question comes instantaneously, it doesn't strike. We all can go blank over this.
That's right.
Malcolm, what according to you is the answer for the second question?
Yes, the steps which should be considered while in a process. So basically it's called what? An instruction. So the correct answer is instruction.
The steps that tell you how to put something together are known as instructions, because we say, what's the instruction manual?
That's right.
And the answer to the third question is interview.
That's right, the meeting.
What is the meeting in which an employer asks a potential employee questions about their qualifications and experience? Of course, it's an interview, a job interview.
Right.
So the 3 answers for today are departures, instructions, and interview. Pretty simple, pretty basic, except that a lot of people get caught cold.
Yes, that's right. But Gaurang, the positive thing, and Tanu, the positive thing with today's response is that we have got 18 responses, almost 18 likes and 18 comments, which is an excellent thing. But unfortunately, just one of those 18 have given the right answer. And again, the person who's given the right answer is Jagroshan Singh. So Jagroshan, congratulations. Again, you have given the right answer. And guys, just a word of appreciation for Jagroshan. Every time he's very regular with posting answers. And to show our appreciation to him, every time we give him one free test from PTEtutorials.com. And I'm pretty sure that Jagroshan will be getting 90 sooner or later with the help of PTE Tutorials and the question we are posting. So congratulations, Jagroshan. You'll be getting one more free test today. And thank you to all of you other people who have also replied. We appreciate it. Really, very grateful of you. And again, keep on posting the questions for further comments and answers for the further questions as well.
Yes, congratulations, Jagroshan, and we really appreciate the effort you make every time to give us an answer.
That's right.
That really shows your interest
And
in
commitment.
PTE.
That's right.
You are
will
totally
get 90.
committed.
That's
Absolutely. So, Malcolm, let us take the discussion forward.
Yes.
What other things should people keep in mind for attempting this question?
Yes. Before I come to that, Gaurang, a very important thing in this task which everyone should understand is that the name of the task is answer short question. And when can we answer a question? Only when we listen to the question carefully. So obviously it's an integrated task which affects both speaking and listening very heavily. Though it's a low weightage task, but still the impact can be there in the score as well. So one thing is the scoring in this task. So it's a very straightforward case of scoring. For the right answer you get 1 point, and for the wrong answer you get 0. So my and our suggestion would be that even if you don't know the answer, just blurt out something. That is, just say something. Right or wrong won't matter much, because anyway, there's no negative marking. That's all.
Right. And this is a question that a lot of students have asked me. Is there something called a wrong answer in this?
No, so basically, as I said, there's no such thing as a right answer, wrong answer. For example, let's say there's a question like, if you have water problems at your home, whom would you call, an electrician or a plumber? So obviously the right answer is plumber. Now, let's say I say plumber. Let's say you say a plumber. Let's say she says, I'll call a plumber. But the thing is, will it make any difference in the score? No, it will not make any difference, because the keyword with the software or the database has is plumber. So what I'm trying to say is, because the instruction states that you have a question, give a simple and short answer, often just one or few words is enough. So basically just answers in 1, 2 or 3 words. There's no point adding articles, prepositions before the words. It's not going to make any difference in the score.
I have another doubt about this, and I would like to ask both of your opinions for this. What are the chances? Do we get any strange questions, general knowledge that really require us to know the world around us?
No, the questions like, for example, what is the capital of Nepal won't come.
Yes.
It's a very
General
tough
knowledge.
question,
Yes.
which requires a lot of knowledge. And most of us don't know the capitals of many
Countries.
places.
That's right.
So the questions are very basic. Like Malcolm said, it's like, whom do we call if we have water problem at our house?
That's right.
What do we use to see the minuscule objects?
That's right.
Microscope.
Microscope.
So it'll be very basic questions, not typical questions relating to our general knowledge.
And how many questions are likely to have options provided?
There's no
Depends.
fixed, there's
Yes,
no,
it depends.
I don't think so it is fixed,
Mhm.
but a lot of students who've given their exams recently have come up with that most of the questions are with the images and with the options.
That's
Okay.
right. That's right.
So image questions can also get a bit tricky.
Very common. That's right. Can be very, detailed, and you have to be quick in scanning.
Yeah, one of
Yes.
my students, he just came up to me and he just said, he got a question that there's a signal, and on the red light, an ambulance is there, a police
Right,
car is there,
right.
a pedestrian is there, and a normal car is there. So whom should go first?
Right.
So of course it has to be ambulance.
That's right.
So questions like these.
Okay, that's interesting. So those are new type of questions that are coming across.
Imageless questions. That's right.
Okay, great. So anything else that we can add to this, or that would be just about it?
I would just say that there can be some distractions, like fluency of the speaker
Yes,
or
that's
the people around you, because everyone is speaking when they're doing the speaking module. So I would say, please don't get distracted when you're doing this task, and be confident, and you'll be
That's
good to go.
I think what she said at the end is the most important thing. Confidence required a lot to ace this test, because you have to be alert and you need to speak confidently. That's the only thing I think you need.
Okay, so if I were to sum up this particular question type, answer short questions, and how you should go about it. 1, pay full attention. 2, don't get distracted. 3, listen, don't hear.
Yes, listen, understand. Yes.
4, don't stop speaking. Give an answer.
Give an answer.
Even if you're not sure, give an answer with confidence. And last but not the least, don't go blank.
That's right.
Okay, so that's just about it, I guess, for answer short questions. What is going to be our next week's session about?
Yes, so since we are done with the writing module, I think next week what we'll be taking is a very interesting task from the reading module. So that task is called reading and writing blanks, which means the drop-down blanks. You have a passage, you have a couple of gaps. For every gap or blank, you have 4 or 5 options. You need to select the right answer. And again, this is a very important task because it's an integrated task for the scoring, reading and writing both. That's why the name says reading and writing blanks.
Okay, so I think that's the last task in the reading section, if I'm not wrong.
That's the last task, very important task.
That's great. So then we will be posting the question for reading and writing fill in the blanks on our Facebook page tomorrow.
That's right.
Stay tuned for it. In the meantime, Malcolm, anything about the masterclass?
Yes, one very important instruction or announcement I will have for this masterclass. But before that, I'd also like to say that we got our first score of 90 each and 90 overall just yesterday. One of our students, her name is Tanya. She is from Mauritius. And after her coaching, it was her first attempt. She just took 2 weeks coaching with us at Aussies. She got 57 in speaking in the last attempt. This time she's got 90, 90, 90, 90. Fantastic student. Fantastic with English. The only problem was she was lacking in speaking, not because of her English, but because of her approach to the test. Maybe she didn't know what she had to do to get the correct score. And yes, the announcement is that this Saturday, that is 11th of November, unfortunately, we are not having any masterclass at our Melbourne CBD office. The 4th of November, The next masterclass will be held on 11th of November. That is the next Saturday, not on this Saturday. And the fees for which will be announced on our Facebook page or portal very soon. So if you're looking for a score of 90, just remember one class can make a difference. And many students in the past also, like just last week, we posted a score of Manveer. Now Manveer again attended just one session and he got an overall score of 86 with 90 in speaking, 88 in reading, 86 in listening and 81 in listening, overall score of 86. So try not to miss the class on 11th of November. Hopefully we'll see many registrations for 11th November as well.
Well, that's fantastic news. So we have been delivering results and we have set the new benchmark for Melbourne and for Australia at 90.
90. That's
79
right.
is no longer good enough for us.
That's right. 24 karat gold and 90 in PTE. And we assure you that if you follow the techniques and strategies which we give you, just have your trust in us, you will get your desired score, whether it's 50, 65, 79, 90, whatever it is. It's just a number, easily achievable. That's right.
That's great. Well, that just about sums up the session for today, except the last thing. Students, don't forget to register with www.ptetutorials.com. It's your one-stop portal to get all your preparations for your PTE exam. You've got tons of practice material, 30 practice tests that you can purchase in different packages, and you can get them assessed to give yourself an idea as to where you stand with your PTE preparations.
That's right, friends. That's right. There's no institute, no company with PTE in the world which gives 30 practice tests. 30. That's a big number, and you can easily get 90 even if you practice like 10 of those, believe us. But go for more practice and better evaluation with the score test as well.
So now you know why Aussies rock.
That's right. That's right.
Think PTE, think Aussies.
So thank you very much. Thank you, Gaurang, for your time today, and Tanu, once again, thank you so much for joining us. So friends, don't miss next week's class. As Gaurang correctly said, we'll be posting a question on the reading module, reading and writing fill in the blanks, which will be posted by tomorrow. And next Thursday, we'll see you at the same time, same place on the Facebook Live session. Thank you so much for the video, friends. Hope you have a fantastic weekend ahead. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Thank you.